Collapsing a food-producing ecosystem is a big deal. A large fraction of the world relies on fish for high-quality animal protein. Island nations, for example. For these people, animal protein is about more than being hungry or not. It staves off a cascade of malnutrition and associated weakening of the immune system and otherwise preventable disease. That puts these people in the position of turning up the fishing knob in their local ecosystem. But we already know turning any knob too much can initiate a regime shift from abundance to scarcity. And globally, we have seen collapse of fishery after fishery. And again, merely switching off fishing has no effect once the so-called tipping point is crossed. Lake ecosystems in their normal historic state, with normal abundances of all the players in the system, can flip to an alternate state with no warning. And it is stable and requires much perturbation in order for it to flip. So these nonlinear systems have more than one possible reality. It could be in this state or it could be in that state. After a modest amount of math, we arrive at this picture showing three equilibria, the three dots there. The flip, or bifurcation as it's called, happens when knobs get turned, changing the position of these two lines in relation to each other. A stable equilibrium collides with an unstable one. In a nonlinear math model, when a stable and unstable equilibrium collide, they similarly annihilate each other with a massive restructuring of the ecosystem, which must settle to some other equilibrium state. We are tremendously grateful. The Barlow Grant allowed us to use our passion for mathematics to address the relationships between species interactions, right? Having fish present to fulfill their ecosystem roles, provide ecosystem services, if you will, and preserve that balance of nature, and combine that with the effects of harvesting. We show how to use the dynamical systems theory to understand this for any system. The Barlow Grant allowed us to ask and provisionally answer the question, can we have our fish and eat them too? We are submitting this work to the proceedings of the National Academy of Science any day now. Wish us luck. And hey, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.